Yo, hello everybody. What? Wrong button. What's up, Dennis? Lemma Jumps, Come Real, Poke Peter, Gatra. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Got a Kuru Toga pencil? Sick! I don't know what that is, but that seems awesome. I'm glad you're hyped. That's sick. Yo, what's up, Brado? Welcome in. Doing amazing? That's your energy's infectious. I love that for you. Unfortunately, everyone, I have a boring stream again today. We're just doing more video editing. I'm the worst. It's so boring. So, welcome, everyone. Strap in for the paint drying. Japanese pencil that rotates the lead as you draw. What the fuck? Really? Yo, that's some tech, though. What? That's kind of insane. I didn't know they were nice like that. I mean, I am a big fan of the Pilot G2, which is a Japanese brand. So, like, I get it. I get it. It's difficult to get. Well, it sounds like it got some, like, CIA technology in there or some shit. That's like astronaut tech. And just for a while until I figure out what to call myself. That's, you know what? That's so real. I'll stick with whatever name is being displayed. Because that's whatever you want to call yourself, I'll call you that. You know what I mean? Unless you really are adamant about, I mean, you paid me $5, so I'll call you whatever you want, to be honest. All right. Video game. Well, making a video about video game, huh? No one just imported in Europe? I could drop ship you. Come on, you gotta hit me up for that kind of stuff. I can walk down to the old post office, send it your way, you know? Drop shipping fee, of course. Pilot Super Grip is also cool. I'm a G2 enjoyer. I love the G2. I have like a million of them in my house. Some of them are for like years ago. I love it so much. I've bought the replacement ink instead of just buying a new pen when the ink runs out. I've got some history with some of these pens. I have a light blue one that I've literally used since like I started studying in college, because light blue does real good with my brain for some reason. I don't know what it is with dyslexia and colors. It helps some people. It doesn't help other people. I have no idea how it works. But light blue and purple, we really get along. Send me a some Voltex machine, please. You know, I'm fresh out, you know. I do think if/when I move to Fukuoka, if I buy a house, I'm buying a cab. I checked out your game. I think I sent you a message about it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I in general, I won't play downloaded games. I apologize. Just as a safety thing for me. I won't download any games off itch. Not that I think that you're villainous or have bad intentions. Just general principle. Unfortunately. I apologize. Costed €10 just for shipping it from Denmark? Damn, they hate you. What the fuck? It's kind of insane. Actually, $10 shipping isn't like... I've paid worse for shipping, I guess. And again, if you buy anything in America right now, you're getting hit with $10 million in quote-unquote shipping. So there is that. All right, we're gonna work on the video today. Let me watch it from the top. I'm still not convinced about part 2 here, and I'm gonna redo it, but we can get to that later. We're gonna right there. Just one for the PC. I might have checked it out later then. My first game? Is this not the one you sent me in the thing? I only see one link. Oh, I see your itch. What is for Android? That's my new game. Oh, I can check it out later maybe. Okay, let's see where this is at right now.
You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and
Wait, hold up.
you've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game.
This part is bad.
You're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10, but $9.99 is normally $11.
Actually, I don't think this is as bad as I think it is. I think this is bad. I think this needs to be okay. So like up to here is good. I think this needs to be redone.
Hold my attention while I was on the train or
this
something.
just needs more movement.
So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even,
I want to cut the word "so" because it doesn't. It's like it doesn't need to be connected. I could literally just say perhaps you go to download the game. I think.
Perhaps you go to download.
Oh, I need something there, but it's "so" just sounds really bad. Joins the jet program just to buy stuff in Japan. You wouldn't be the first person to have done that. If it makes you feel any better. Well, that's interesting.
Perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10, but $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder. Is this game even real?
No. Kind. Okay, I don't like this transition either. I can tell like I was just editing in 2 different spots. It doesn't make any sense that I pop up from the bottom here. I shouldn't do that. Hang on. Let's look better like this, maybe. I just delete this. Keyframes. Something like this.
Is it real?
No.
Kind of. All this did have me thinking.
Yeah, that's way better.
I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play
I need to
their
re-record
game,
this.
Maybe I could just...
This didn't like go as well as I thought it would in my head, so I'm gonna re-record this like last line here. Okay, let me go forward.
Okay, to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy. And we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates. And that's about it. Let's dive into the code.
Okay, that's not actually bad. I think it's a little dry when I start explaining like all the individual mechanics. And I for my next video, I'm not going to do that. But for this one, I legit need to pad the runtime, so I'm going to leave it. It's actually not as bad as I thought. I think like this part's actually pretty good. I like the Uma Musume joke a lot too. Every time I rewatch it, I think it's better.
Few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of...
Okay, that's good. This part is like kind of dry when I'm just explaining.
For normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy. And we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates. And that's about it.
I like the gates bit too. It's kind of grown on me. I didn't like it at first, but I think it's good. I think this is a good bit.
The gates. And that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies.
Okay, and then we can actually get to the part we're going to work on today. I'm going to need to chop up the code a bunch more today. So this part, I think, is going to take the longest to edit. But we're like third of the, like 30% done, I think. Maybe like, yeah, about 30% done, maybe 33 if we're being generous. Plus the re-edits and picking the music and everything, I'd say 30% done sounds about right. So hopefully today we can get to like 40% or 50% even. I mean, this needs to come out like soon. So we're going to do our best. Yeah, what's up, Golden Egg? Welcome in. All right, if I lock in for 45 minutes, that'll take us to 12:45. So I'm going to do that. I will see y'all on the other side. Enjoy the music. If this isn't your jam, no worries. We'll have better streams than this, I promise. All right, so 12:45. I'll see y'all then. Bye. I don't know why I'm saying bye. It's not like I'm going any. I'm right here. You can still look at me.
So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. And okay, hold on. That's too much. A few tweaks to the app, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Next up, some logic to And now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. This script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Some logic to spawn in. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. And now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. And oh, whoa, okay. And oh, whoa, okay, hold. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa, okay, hold on. That's too many. Some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa, oh. That a try. And oh, whoa, okay, hold on. That's too many. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh. And oh.
Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. That's too many. Right? And oh, whoa. And let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. That's too many. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. That's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. a few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay. Okay. And okay. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay.
I can't find what I'm looking for when I've searched high and low. I find even less than I found when nothing was lost, and I am lost. I'll admit it, I'm upstream without a paddle. I'm in a battle, I'll find a way to find a way to find a way out, till I see why. My head's spinning, I can't wait another minute. I can't decide to keep it tight still, but I know what I need to do. See what I'm missing, look what I found. Hold on to feelings, keep them around. See what I'm missing, look what I found.
More reasonable.
Finders, keepers, going first, feeling hurt, but there's no way that I'm letting go. My heart will burst, can't be much worse. I hope you can find what makes you happy, but you can find yourself first. It seems I found out what I'm looking for after all this time.
And okay, that's much more reasonable.
Say I'm happy, but I can't stop wanting to keep looking for.
And okay, that's much more reasonable.
I'll admit it, I'm upstream without a paddle. I'm in a battle, I'll find a way to find a way to find a way out, till I see why. My head's in it, I can't wait another minute. I can't decide to keep it tight still, but I know what I need.
Rhythm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. And okay, that's
Finders, keepers, going first, feeling hurt.
and okay, that's much more reasonable.
I'm letting go. My heart will burst, can't
First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. This script, and now we can move around. Next up. Script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable.
Slowly daunting, a whisper calling in the night. Something chiming, pieces falling. The memories calling in my head, and I'm drowning. Feelings crumbling, the sounds of tumbling through a dread. Would you give up? Sounds of praying, salvation's fading, and it's soon taking over. Each time that I look, my eyes can't focus on each object like different buttons that can't be found. Lost inside, I hate it stirs my heart in
First, we had a hitbox. 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 Then, we just had some logic to spawn in more characters when it hits you. First, we had a hitbox. Next, let's add in the gates. Then, we just had some logic to spawn. First, we had a hitbox.
Then we just add some logic to spawn in more characters when it hits you. Next, let's add in the gates. First, we add a hitbox. Then we just add some logic to spawn in more characters when it hits you. Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gates. This is super easy. Slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Next, let's add the gates. This is super easy. Slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Next, let's add the gates. It's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gate. Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's the gate. It's the gates. Next, the gates. Next, the gates. Next, let's add to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. This is super easy. Next, let's add the gate. Let's add the Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gate. Let's add the gate. The gate. Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gates.
Next, let's add the gates. Next, let's add the gates. This is super easy.
There's something I craving. But you have shown me the way.
Let's add the gates. This is super easy. Slap a hit. Slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. The gates. Slap a hitbox on it. It's time. I'm calling it a little early. It's yapping time. Hell yeah. Alright, so that was about 45 minutes and we got, how much? How much done? We're to about here, which is what, 123, and we started where? We started here? 112, so we did 11 seconds. This shit's gonna take forever, man. God damn it. How close are we in the game? Okay, so we have up to here recorded. How much is that in total? Part of me thinks, like, we're somehow over halfway, actually, in a lot of ways. I don't need this image anymore. I don't need this anymore either. So we've done this much. We've done 415 words, and the remaining amount of words is how many? We're actually over halfway. Now, you might be thinking, oh, sick, we're over halfway? Great news. No. Bad news, because it's not long enough. So much words in the outro, though? Oh, right. True, actually. Okay, so the outro will pad us a little bit. And also for the outro, it's just me talking. So that's actually really easy. I can just, like, the outro, I can just flip between the characters. So that's actually not bad. Dude, this video is going to be like 3 minutes long.
That's actually insane. That's so short. What the heck? Why, how is it possible that the Godot, like the Wild Gem ones were so much longer? I feel like they were like the same amount of effort to edit. I kind of don't understand how that's possible. I think one of the problems is I'm getting better at editing. That sounds like a good thing, but like in my Godot Wild Gem ones, it's all just like random shit on the background. Like I don't have shots like this. I don't have this like zoom in stuff. Like honestly, I think like this looks pretty solid.
First, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in.
It might actually be too fast. I want to have one extra thing here. I just go like nice, and then I can, because this actually is too like jerky. Watch.
First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And oh, whoa, okay, hold on. That's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates.
This one's actually okay, but yeah, this one's like a little too fast. I need like a break right here. I can just be in the middle of the screen and be like, nice, and then we can move forward. Dude, this video it's legit gonna be like 3 minutes long. I'm gonna get pieced up. Kind of rushing through. I agree, actually. Again, though, this is the good news, and like this is the most important part of this entire thing. It doesn't matter how good this video is. This video does not have to be perfect. I'm doing this video to learn how to video edit better. That's it. That's the only goal. So like this is not my like magnum opus greatest video of all time, million view hit. This is like me with the training wheels on. I think I'm Fireship. I'm low key trying to be like Code Bullet a little bit. That's like I guess like the main inspiration for this style. I don't know if he's like my main inspiration for YouTube in general. Probably not. More of like a CGP Grey, Day 9 enjoyer. But like the style that I'm emulating is Code Bullet. Yeah. Oh, does we need the video to change the world? No. I will say like compare this to the Gambit video. I think this video is a million times better. Which is a bit of a shame, because Gambit, the video game, is about a million times better than this game. So there is that. Like, if we watch the Gambit video, let me pull it up real quick. I'm going to have to pause my music, but that's okay. No more image material. Okay, so we pause this. We go over here. We can go to the videos. If we go to this one, peep the pacing on this one.
Day 3 has arrived, and it was time to get more of the core components of the game working. Namely, the ability to merge the dice together. So, a few lines of code later, and it did.
Do you see how much better the current video is than this? Like, I feel like maybe I'm going crazy, but it's
have a few bugs to work out.
So much better.
With a little bit of development magic, they all disappeared.
Got errors in the debugger? No. What are you talking about? That's a good bit, actually. Low-key, that's a good bit.
It was time to work on control.
Also, my voice is way better in this video than it is in the previous one. Like, listen to the voice here.
Some of the chaos. Well, I talked about some basic controls like even or odd earlier. Here,
it's crazy the difference, no? I'm so much like more animated now, I feel.
Like chaining, which on an even roll lets you chain.
This is good though, I like that.
Or like expanding, which adds another roll on top of a crit. This also gave us some space to develop.
There's like weird gaps in between it as well that are like strange. Like I feel like the current video is 1,000 times tighter. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more comfortable with the voice like acting. Well, I don't know if you'd call it voice acting, but
now that we have enough of the base functionality of the game done, it was time to start adding in some sound effects.
So like this, okay, like this, I would never ever do this again. Watch.
Now that we have enough of the base,
this is nothing. This is no content. The content. Look at me. I'm just standing there.
Adding in some sound effects.
Okay, play this clip earlier, bozo. This is the good shit. Like, get that in there faster.
We have the die merge, a die create, and a tower shot, plus a ton of other ones. By the way, Pio made all of these with the actual.
Love a good paper texture. The paper texture is pretty good, but
sound of a die rolling. So if you do try out the game, try and see if you can hear it.
it's like it's so spaced out and like it just sounds so much worse, I think.
Finding all the triggers and adding all the sounds though basically took the whole day.
That's
So
a good
we called
clip.
day 4 to wrap here.
Also,
For
you can
day
hear my
5,
chair
we wanted to
creaking, which
start
is
by
funny.
Switching out the map. Up until this point, we were kind of just using this old swoosh I made as a placeholder. But today, Risatu delivered the map. We wanted to try and capture some of the movement effect that the dice had to not make the UI look too static. So we decided to give everything a case of the wigglies. Now, the map and a lot of UI elements.
It's kind of crazy to me because this is like a few tighter edits away from being like actually really solid. Maybe one day I'll like re-upload this video. I do really like the Game Jam like videos better because they are more naturally like paced just due to the nature of like how a Game Jam works, where like you're slowly incrementally making the game like day by day. But like, okay, like straight up compare this to the video we have now. Like it's just so slow.
Slowly be schmoving around. We then finished up a few more icons and added these range indicators to the towers. Last, we needed to fix up a bunch of stuff with the dice merging mechanics. It was still really buggy and not everything got counted correctly.
Like there's nothing going on. There's nothing here. It's literally just a guy.
And it kind of took forever to solve, so day 6. Today we decided to give the dice a little bit more personality based on the controls they had. A good way of doing this is with shaders. So we poked around on the Godot Shaders website to see if we could find something to give the dice a little bit more magic. We found a few that looked nice,
Like this-
including this.
This like dude needs to change like every 3 seconds. So okay, here's the good news. All of the Roblox short editing has like turbocharged my ability to edit videos, which is good. And that's kind of the reason why I was like so into the shorts for a while. Because like it's just iterate. And now I feel like my editing is like a million times better because I made a bunch of shorts and like iterated super fast.
One that made it look like Minecraft enchantments, but eventually settled on this one. This gives the die an outline based on which controls.
More
it has.
zoom ins, more jump cuts, more
It
movement in
slowly
the
cycles through
character.
colors.
All
After that,
very
we worked
important.
a bit on the wave spawning mechanics. We had to call it there for day 6 though, so we'll continue on tomorrow.
I have a
Okay,
feeling
it's day 7.
I have a feeling my next Game Jam one is gonna go like crazy.
And we only have 2 days left before the end of the jam. It's time to lock in. The first thing for today was
There's also like weird, like I wouldn't let this kind of audio thing happen anymore because it's really like distracting.
and we only have 2 days left.
Like this,
before the end
listen.
of the jam. It's time to lock in. The first
That it's like it's this weird like delay in the audio that doesn't sound good at all. Honestly, it's kind of interesting because like I feel like the same thing has happened with my shorts. Actually, I wonder if I can go find like an old short for reference. But I seriously think like even if the shorts weren't really that like successful or whatever, I'm glad I did them because I just got like a million times better at editing.
thing for today was to fix a bunch of bugs. There was this cool one where if the dice couldn't find a target after deciding to fire a projectile, the entire game would crash. That's probably not
Like zoom in, brother. I'm just staring at nothing. Like zoom in on the die that's gonna explode.
after deciding to fire a projectile. The entire
What's this
game
guy
would crash.
doing?
That's probably not the best player experience, so we fixed that up. We also finished up
Also, I don't think I balanced the audio levels now that I'm listening to this. I'd be curious to go back and look at the project because I don't think I literally clip it like sentence by sentence and balance it. I don't think this was balanced.
with the inventory by adding
It sounds
a bunch
really
more
bad.
slots and fixing some bugs there too. Next, we implemented a currency system.
Did I make
We
Gambit?
called it Essence. You get Essence by killing monsters or trashing
No,
dice,
I
and
just
you spend Essence to create new dice.
I just made a video
Because we're
about it
ripping
because I
off
really
Gemcraft
liked it.
Wholesale, it also acts as your current HP. Monsters will drain it when they hit your forge, and if you run out,
That's a good
over.
shot.
We started tuning a bit of the
This
monsters.
this should have the
Also
like
acts
game
as your
over
current
scene
HP.
pop up when I
Monsters
say
will
game
drain it
over.
when they hit your forge, and if you run out, game over. We started tuning a bit of the monster speed
Also, the paper like background glitches a bunch. I didn't actually notice that.
damage here too, and maybe win a little bit too fast.
Like zoom in. That's the funny shit, dude. Zoom in. Hold up. Watch.
And maybe win a little bit too fast.
Now zoom in on me.
It's a bit tricky to hit this guy, I think.
That'd be funny. That's a good bit.
We also added in this neat little camera shake for some added sauce. It didn't take too long to implement.
I like the music though.
Timer real quick.
I think the
and
music was good.
The last day of the jam has arrived, so it's time to tie everything together.
It'd be crazy if you
I
put
added
itch in your
some
social.
separate up the space a bit, and some game speed modifier in case
Possibly.
your ADHD kicks in. Finally, we added in some.
Oh, I didn't know the
command
command worked actually.
We have
That's
the
sick.
normal void monster. We have these little idiot babies. We've got the big man.
I don't I can't play the next part of this video. It's actually too cringe. I'm going to skip forward because I literally, if you see it, I'm going to cry.
Sorry about that. I don't know what came over me. Anyways, we're nearing the end of the time limit, so we did a bit of playtesting and added in a few more dice types like an AoE
move,
die and
idiot!
a chaining die. We then packaged everything up and submitted the game.
Also, I just realized I mentioned chaining twice.
I have to say, I've been doing game jams for a while now, and I think this has to be my
Like, show your timeline here. Like, show if I'm just going to say, like, don't, like, it's all about show. Don't tell, you know what I'm saying?
most polished game so far. We even got 8th in the overall voting, which is pretty neat. Thank you again.
I'm not going to click run games. I can keep saying I've never played it, but yeah, the game looks nice. Good job. Thank you.
For the art and the music.
Yo, we know those people. It's Pyom and
thank you for
Rosati.
watching this. If you want to check
I didn't shout out Admirin, though. Wait, what the fuck? I guess it's because I didn't, like, I paid for the assets still, but, like, Admirin's a real one, dude. What?
games,
I need to shout out Admirin
we
here.
even got 8th in the overall voting, which is pretty neat. Thank you again to Rosati and Pyom for the art and the music. And thank you to you for watching this.
I think I was sick when I recorded the audio, too.
If you want to check out the game for yourself, I've left a link in the video description, so give it a shot and let me know what you think. That's all for me though, so I'll see you in the next game jam. Which, if you're watching this as it comes out, should be right now on Twitch. Okay, bye.
I thought that whispering was better, too. I don't know. It's not bad, and I think it's better than the other one. I like the blur in the intro.
I find one of the hardest things about making a game.
This intro is cheeks. It's so bad. Yo, what's up, Rajiv? Possibly Rajiv? I'm not sure 100% how to say that, but welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, so it's not terrible. I'm glad I edited it because I learned more how to edit.
Source of chaos.
What
better way to visualize RNG rolls than with actual dice? These dice could then act as the towers.
But it's so boring. I'm actually not surprised this one did worse than the other video. I think it's like better content, but the other video is like snappier. Yeah, if that makes sense. I think the Magimorphosis video is like this one's like more.
Hey, have you ever wanted to make a game?
I hate this music though, but this one's snappier because we had the other editor do this one, and I actually think they did a really good job. They then got their Discord account hacked and then dropped off the face of the planet, but that's okay.
Maybe that's a little bit too many parts.
Also, I didn't know how to like I didn't know how to like split the audio stream. So in all of the clips, it has the audio in the background. Like you can hear two sets of music here. It's really cringe.
Pretty close to like an on fire effect. We also needed a sort of frost fire effect as well from when you were on fire.
And like they didn't use a lot of the animations when they did the edits, so I'm glad. Like
hit by an ice.
I think this one is snappier. I just think the other one is like has better content, and I think this one is the best out of all three of them so far. Although I still think that like this part is from here to here is like questionable. All right, I'm gonna watch it from the top because I'm gonna get an idea for like where I want to go with it. All right, quiet on set.
You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just...
Okay, maybe I'm crazy. It's actually not as bad as I thought. I feel like I feel like I would actually watch that, maybe. I don't think I'd click off the video there. It's not like boring me yet, I guess. I don't know. It's not as bad as I thought. I might actually keep it.
Do manage to download the game. Turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder. Is this game even real?
This audio needs clip though.
No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking, though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just...
Let me transition
okay,
there.
to start off, this game has about 3 things going for it. First, the character. You can basically just move them back and forth, and they kind of just fire their weapon. For our character, we can use this asset. It has a few animations for shooting, and a few for special attacks as well. As for why it's a centaur, no particular reason. The second thing is the enemies. They seem to just sort of randomly run down the screen at you, and sometimes a big one appears. For our normal enemies, I have this little goblin guy. And we can use this bigger one to be our boss at the end of the levels. Finally, we have the gates. And that's about it. Let's dive into the code. First things first, we need some code to let us move our player up and down. So I added this script, and now we can move around. Next up, some logic to spawn in some enemies. Let's go ahead and give that a try. And, oh, whoa, okay, hold on, that's too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates.
Okay, honestly, not bad, not bad. Transitions like definitely need some help, but dude, everyone loves the Monster Musume joke. I think this is the best joke in the video. It might actually be the only joke in the video, to be fair.
Well, as for why it's a centaur, no particular reason.
Banger. Thank you to Viridian for the help on that one. It's a good bit. Honestly, low key, this is kind of the benefit of like streaming, game dev / video editing / whatever. Is like I can just kind of crowdsource ideas from y'all. I don't actually have to think as hard. You people are funnier than I am, and I can just steal all your ideas and then pretend they're mine. It's so sick, actually. I don't know. I didn't think of this sooner. I have to cough. It's genius. It's genius. Okay. This part, I do feel like it's like going too fast through the code, but like,
First
I don't
things
know.
first.
It's snappy. It's like having a game dev company without the extra steps. I did have a bit, but if I do the bit, you'll know that it's not a real bit. But I had a bit that I like came up with in the shower for my next like YouTube short. But I need like a setup for it. I can't just like roll into the bit. Also, I need to test something with YouTube Studio. Hang on one sec. Why doesn't it track my eye? Hang on. Dude, it... Okay, there we go. Hey chat, can you alley-oop me? Can someone hit me with a layup? someone be like, why do you hate AI so much? Just go ahead and type that into chat real quick. So just someone like give me an assist real quick. No, this feels wrong. So you know what? I won't take it. I'll wait for it to come up naturally in conversation. Why do you hate AI so much? I'm allowed to be the #1 AI hater, okay? I've been developing AI for 7 years. That's the bit. I hope you enjoyed it. See? They think I'm not about the content, huh? I've always got it like churning in my brain. It's also a true statement, by that. That's where it came from. I was in the shower and I was like, I can't believe I've been like doing AI dev for 7 years, and then I did like the Doki bird face where I was like, ow, that hurt my throat. I was trying to be like, but I don't have that good of a rig, so I can only do this. Which, admittedly, like, it's not great. It's not. I think I could probably do like. Thing is, you can't see my eyebrows because they're hidden by my hair. Also, hi, Misaka. Hello. How'd the rest of your stream go? Was I interpreting what you were doing correctly in that you're literally making your own like processor factory? What was going on there? That was sick. Are you actually trying to like build your own transistors and stuff? That was insane. I'm putting my music back on. This game required for the funny. I kind of agree. I still think it's a good bit. I just don't think I have the tools to express the bit. Will I turn it into a YouTube short anyways, because the algorithm cares much more about consistency than it does with content like quality? I'll let time be the judge of that one, okay? Maybe? That's so cool. What the fuck? That's so cool. You're literally making like computer chips. I don't even know. That's that like esoteric knowledge that when you see like, I don't even know how to like approach that kind of stuff. I don't know if I would actually do it. The fact that you even know how is like really sick. I'm not gonna lie. I hit 1 million score in Gambit. You won't believe what happens. I think we still have the leaderboard. I don't think anyone's actually beat the leaderboard scores that are in Gambit, to be fair. Viridian went like psychotic mode on that game. Actually insane. We were like theory crafting in the Discord. It was actually really sick. I'm excited for the next game jam. I'm so excited. I think game jam is my favorite thing to do. Sorry, big yawn. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was a good yawn. Sheesh. Let's drink more water too. My doctor told me I need to drink more water. That's a whole other story, by the way. I don't know how much about like of my life you need to hear, but I got tilted at the doctor the other day. It's not his, like not at the doctor, but like more of the general circumstance while I was at the doctor. Hydrate, thank you. Gonna try next jam, but my skills are so damn rusty. That's fair. I mean, that's a good way to like get them back up to speed, though. No, it's just doing more jams. It's just like the best. Because then after a week, you're like done. You know, it's like you just rust out. If you like scrub out, for one jam, you just like de-rust on it. You're going to a medical professional. How was that? I'm going to tilt out. I have a thing. I have a thing that I've just had for a couple months now. It doesn't hurt. It is just uncomfortable on the right side of my body under my ribs. And I don't know why. It doesn't hurt. It never hurts. Everything's fine. It's just uncomfortable. Okay? So I go to the doctor. And I say, hey, doctor, something under my rib is a little uncomfortable. And he's like, okay, let's do two things. One, let's do a blood test. Two, let's do an ultrasound. And I was like, wow, both of those things sound extremely reasonable. Okay, cool. So I go take the blood test, and they're like, you got to wait 45 minutes for the results of the blood test. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I can stare at this wall. I edit YouTube videos. I'm used to like being bored out of my fucking mind. And then we do the ultrasound, and the doctor is fucking ultrasounding me, and he's looking, he's like, okay, here's your pancreas. And like, first of all, I don't need to see that. That's in me. I don't fuck with the things that are in me. If my pancreas is just there doing its job, that's good enough for me. I don't really fuck with that guy. All right, we have a thing. Put it back. Like, there's your pancreas. And he's like, okay, here's your gallbladder. And he's like, I don't see any gallstones. Sometimes those can be uncomfortable for you. And I'm like, okay, good, we're doing great. I'm passing every test. Then, this motherfucker goes to my kidneys. Might I add the hardest working, if you've seen my previous medical short, might I add the hardest working kidneys in the goddamn universe. And he goes, oh, you got a little bit of calcification. And I go, what's calcification? And he goes, oh, well, it looks like you have some kidney stones. What do you mean it looks like I might have kidney stones? Hey, brother, there's a loaded revolver sitting in like your kidneys that might just kill you. But it doesn't look like a big deal to me. And I was like, what the fuck do I do about that? That seems like a proper emergency. And he goes like, it's probably nothing. They'll probably just pass. But sometimes they hurt really bad. I know they hurt really bad. They're like the scariest fucking thing that hurts really bad. They're like the maximum hurts really bad. It's like the top of the pile. Oh, man. So I don't, okay, the sub story, but I've been to the doctor before when I had to get like a colonoscopy when I was a kid for other unspecific reasons. And it's the same vibes as when the doctor came into the room one time and he's like, yeah, we're gonna give you a colonoscopy to see what's going on in your intestines. And then as he's closing the door, he goes, it might be stomach cancer. And then closed the door to leave me, a 14-year-old child, to contemplate the possibility that I might have stomach cancer. I didn't. Thank God for that. But like, I have so many more questions. You can't just close the door, motherfucker. So that's kind of how I felt when I went to the... So again, loaded gun sitting in my kidney. But according to the doctor, there apparently a lot of people like just have them and they're not that big of a deal, and it might get worse. I literally they might just live there forever, or they might break up and you'll literally never even notice that you had them in the first place. But I'm a little upset about that, just for general purpose reasons. I think part of it is I've been running in like the heat a lot lately because it's really hot in Japan right now, and like I probably just was getting really dehydrated. So I'm gonna just send absolutely like a torrential downpour of water into my body. The other thing was like I just got unlucky with the blood test timing, I think, because I did like a big workout the day before and then I ate really bad, and so I had like one of the tests didn't do so well, but that's okay. He also told me that it's like not a big deal, that he just told me to avoid like certain foods for a little bit. All that to say, and then he goes, I don't know what's up with the thing under your rib. Doesn't seem like there's a cause for it. If it gets worse, come back. I don't. Okay. So I'm going to go see another doctor. I'm going to go see like a primary care physician. Was it called like a PCP? I'm going to go see one of them and be like, hey, the stomach guy couldn't find it. Also, what do I do about the kidney, the rocks in my kidney problem? You got kidney stones? They're asymptomatic, and the doctor was saying I might literally like never encounter them in my entire life, and they were really tiny, so like it's not it's basically nothing, like literally nothing to worry about. I just need to drink a lot of water. But also like, and not to like make anyone grip with mortality all of a sudden, but like I'm 29. Is the prognosis really to just drink a ton of water for the rest of my life? Yeah, just hydrate a lot. Yeah, and like I'm a paranoid little baby, so I looked it up after to see like what are the odds that these things even like fucking shoot me or whatever. It's not actually that much of a problem. Honestly, I kind of wish he just would have said nothing and been like, oh, you need to drink a lot more water. And I'd have been like, okay. Now I have the anxiety every time I go to the bathroom for the next like 10 years and be like, is this it, man? Is it my number? Is it time? Kidney stones at age 25? Oh my god, that's terrifying. What the heck? Yeesh. I've been told that like, yeah, if they're small enough, they can just break up and you'll literally never even notice that you had them. Every idle meeting could be your last. Bruh. No, I don't know. The thing is, like, I've had, like, it could be, I don't know. I'm going to let my brain cook on it for a while longer. Like I said, I'm going to go see, like, my primary care physician. I guess, everyone, hey, thanks for stopping by, Boosh. I'm going to go see my primary care physician, talk to them, see how they feel about that whole situation. They'll probably be like, yeah, you're fine, just drink a lot of water. And if we get 2 people on the case, that's good enough for me. I still want to know what's going on with like me being uncomfortable in my right rib, but it comes and goes. So like right now it's not bothering me at all. It's probably just like a posture thing maybe. Doesn't seem like there's any real cause for it. Yeah. And then also like a different test that I don't remember the name of was like too high, but super lucky you're asymptomatic. You are terrifying me right now. I'm gonna drink more water just because that scares me. I hope they just break up. I will say, like 2 days later, I had a strange pain in my like back right flank. But it went away. Like it hurt for like 3 minutes and then it was done. So I'm hoping that was it. I hope that was all I need. I brushed up against it and we're all good to go now. There's no more. But until then, I'm gonna drink a ton of water. If there's like no shot on the timing, it was like instant though. Like it was definitely a pain I'd never felt in my life before. Lower back, right? Yeah, but it was seriously like a flash in the pan. It was literally like, boop, and then it was done. Let me ask WebMD. But if you ask WebMD, it's like I'm dead. Give it a check for comfort. We make it worse. It makes me feel a little bit better that other people have experienced it. Because, like, these things do make you feel like you're alone in the universe. Like, I was, like, walking out of the clinic, like, looking at every other person on the street, like, I bet you people don't have kidney stones. Like, just a me problem. Lower back. It was my lower back, and it was, might have been the kidney stone passing. I'm fucking praying to the gods above that was all that it was. And if I'm good now and I'm done, I'm good. It started when I was playing Sun Voltex with my friend, and we had something to drink. It's like I had a gin and tonic, and then we went and played Sun Voltex, and then I got a weird pain, and it was like super mild, but it was nothing. I was walking home. When I got home and sat down in my chair, it hurt for literally like 6 seconds, and it was more of like a muscle, like ooh, that feels a little weird, but then it was gone. So I hope that was it. I hope that for the rest of my life, that's all I had to deal with. I'm honestly, I think I'm gonna get another blood test in like 6 months and another like ultrasound. Once it passes, you don't really feel it when you pee it out. I'm hoping that was it then. Please, God, let it have been it. It was the right kidney too, so it was like the right side of my back, if that's what it was. And I get like the thing is, like, once you get them, aren't you like completely fucked? Like, you can just get them for the rest of your life now. But like, the thing is, last week I had 2 like back-to-back runs outside where I got like extremely dehydrated, like to a crazy degree. Right, so left side usually it happens more than once. 2 times back to back. Yeah, and I think that's probably like what I'm hoping. It was just because of that, and then now it's gone and everything's fine. You don't like see him though, right? Like I didn't feel anything. If it's small enough, you wouldn't see it, right? I don't need to like be Sherlock's Holming the fucking toilet bowl every time for the rest of my life, stuck with this ailment. The shit that pisses me off though, the most is you look up like, oh, what should I do to help with this situation? And like number 1 is like, the first thing is drink a lot of water. Roger that, Captain, understood. The second thing is you should exercise more. I can't. I exercise 6 days a week. If I did one more, that would be infinity. It would never end. I can't do that. And then the third thing is like, avoid unhealthy food. Like, motherfucker, I eat so clean. Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve it. I do all these things for my kidneys. They saved my life one time, and then they think they have my permission to make tiny little rock collections. It's unacceptable. If anyone wants to donate new kidneys to me, let me know. Split your days in half, then have 12 exercise days. No, I'm like right on the edge of like exercising too much, I think. I definitely feel it sometimes on like, Sunday is the day that I rest, but like on Thursdays or Saturdays, sometimes it's like, it's real close. Like, I'm gonna throw up, which is great since we're on a school trip in 4 days. Oh no, I hope you're not sick. I thought you were just being facetious. Eat healthier, no processed food, no packaged food, no food. So cobalt. The other thing in the test that was high, and like the doctor was unconcerned about it, but that was high, and that's like it could be problematic, is something called uric acid, which is a thing that if it's too high can form little crystals in your blood. Now again, mine was a little high, but it was like, okay, it was a little high, but the doctor was like, don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay, let me look up some like trigger foods for what like causes high uric acid. And there's like the usual suspect of like fried chicken. I was like, okay, well, I don't really eat fried chicken. Second thing was like fish eggs, which kind of, I'm taking the L on that one. That's a bit of a bummer. I love fish eggs. Like, I love ikura. So I'll cut back a little bit for the time being. And then number 3 and number 4 broke my heart into pieces. Number 3, almonds. Number 4, chocolate. Guy, the fucking 1-2 punch. I love chocolate covered almonds. It's like my favorite snack. And it's been killing me. Are you fucking joking, my guy? What the fuck? Not doing okay. Being dehydrated is literally a killer, especially if you exercise a lot. Since most athletes tend to get a higher sodium intake to make up for their sweat. I 100% do that, and I bet that's why this happened. I almost 100%. Usually fine as long as you hydrate a lot. I need you to be honest with me. Once you have this problem, I just have this for life now. Like, my body is just incapable of like normal functioning kidneys for the rest of my life. I'm stuck in, gonna get rinsed. I missed like 1 cup of water one day and I'm just gonna like have a revolver go off. Yep. I don't feel good. No, dude. I can't keep doing this. Your kids are more likely to have it? I've never heard of my parents having kidney stones. I'm the unlucky fuck that got stuck with this shit. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna crash the fuck out, dude. I've cold then I drink half an energy drink at school because I was feeling energized. That'll do it. Hang in there, Risati. Almonds wouldn't do that to us. They fucking did. Risati, unironically, do you have any like rubbing alcohol near you? This shit works wonders. I was gonna throw up the other day, and I was like on the bathroom on the floor, in the bathroom on the floor, ready to throw up. And I literally opened my phone. I was like, Reddit. I was like, I'm about to throw up. What should I do? Comma Reddit. Top comment, sniff rubbing alcohol. And I was like, nah, no shot that works. Sniffed it. Instantly cured. Instantly. Go smell some rubbing alcohol if you can. I'm not joking. This shit actually works. I'm not Reddit posting. If I was Reddit posting, I'd say go play Tetris. Does it help long term or short term? It cured it for me. I sniffed that and then I drank some like relaxing tea. If you're gonna throw up, like if you have like the flu, I don't think it's powerful enough for that. But like if you're nauseous, it can help you just like not be nauseous. You should play Tetris when the video pops. If this video ever even comes out. I feel like the video is gonna be like 3 minutes now that I'm thinking about it. Cured it, your general health might say otherwise. I'm healthy. I feel like you have like a half an hour before you throw up. That's when I did it. And then I drank some like lemon tea or something. Passed the N3 test? Yo, holy shit. Congratulations. Wait, what the fuck? Bruh, that's insane. Congrats, dude. What the heck? Yeah, I don't even have N3. I mean, I don't have any of the tests, to be fair. But also, just checking. I know you IRL, yeah? I guess that name is the name of a friend that I know IRL. Just check it. Just, like, we're tight. Because you hit me with the by the way knowledge. And I was on the fence. Are we going to pass N2 this December? Yeah, we're tight. Okay, we know each other, IRL. Okay, wait, we talked a lot. We actually literally like talked a couple months ago. Okay, cool. Do you like salmon? Smoked salmon, also on the list of foods I can't eat now. What the fuck, dude? I eat a lot of smoked salmon. Apparently I was just like instantly killing myself. So sick. There you go. That's some more water. Eat some grass. Yeah. At least I'm not suffering alone. When I have like a instant death kidney stone event, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm on the floor fucking dying. What should I do? And then you can, it's your job to comfort me in that situation. There you go. You've signed up for this. Thank you for sharing your story. All right. YouTube editing stuff. Where, Gonna get going, just stay hydrated. If you're peeing like every 3 hours or so, you might not be hydrating enough. I have to do that for the rest of my life? What the heck, man? I have to go hiking next week. There's like not bathrooms. I guess I'll just be like sending water. My life is so hard. Glad I get to be the first people informed of your passing. That's such a fucked up sentence. It's kind of great though. That's what we were doing. LOL. Yeah, my bad. I was accidentally talking when I was supposed to be locking in. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna grab some water and then it is 1:30 in the morning. How the fuck did that happen? What? Can I keep going? I don't have work tomorrow. I'm also not tired in the slightest. Sure you can keep going? I'll allow it. Well, if Bad Cop allows it. I feel like maybe like I could do like 30 minutes. Game night time? I will if there is enough people, I will switch to Jackbox / Among Us immediately. No shot we can get people on a Monday night for game dev though, or for game nights though. No, like that seems impossible. Among Us. We at Bad Cop, we've been playing a bunch of games like in the official Skygrade TV Discord at twitch.tv/Skygrade in the chat where you type !Discord. It was super fun. We played Among Us last night and Jackbox, and then we played it the night before as well. So it's actually been a ton of fun. Among Us kind of goes crazy. As like, I mean, it was fun during the pandemic. I played it a lot then, but I haven't played it much since. And it's actually, I'll give it up. Like that game is just properly fun. It's a good game for like social interaction and stuff. How much sleep have I been getting? It's been mixed lately. I have this problem with my air conditioner where I can't let it run the whole time at night right now. I have to call the air conditioning repair people. Amogus? Amogus. You know, the Pokemon Amogus? Which makes my room get too hot, and then I wake up and I turn the air conditioner back on, and then it turns itself off after an hour, and then it gets too hot and I wake up again. And then we repeat for a while, but like I'm still getting good sleep. I'm getting like enough sleep. It's just I'm waking up a lot from being too hot. Played a couple times on stream since then, but yeah, 2020 Amogus was crazy. Dude, for sure. Amoebus? Phoebus? Phoebus? Milotic? We're playing Milotic in the Discord. I have been playing Pokemon Sapphire in Japanese. Holy shit, this shit is the golden ticket to learning Japanese. I should have known this the whole time. Play video games meant for children. That's how you learn a language. That's how I learned English. I don't know why I didn't like style transfer that to Japanese. I'm stupid. I could have been like nailing this shit way earlier. I was my ass reading through like Genki 1 and 2. No, idiot. Go play Pokemon Sapphire. It's all you need. I'm learning lots of cool words. Watch it. Anime doesn't really work for me as well because like with the nice thing with Pokemon is like the text doesn't scroll until I hit A. So I can like I take my time to actually like learn each individual like component of what the people are saying, which is really nice. Watch Takeshi movie? I don't know what that is. I know Takeshi's Challenge. I don't think that aged well though. Anime doesn't work for you? Yeah, of course I do. Fuck. She totally added TTS as a channel point redeem. No, I'm gonna put I'm gonna lock the TTS in a TTS queue, and you have to pay $5 to ask me a question. I do like the TTS like rewards though. I think it would actually go kind of crazy for the lock-in streams now that I think about it. Directed to movies also. Sona Team Wars. I've never heard that. I'm gonna read Yotsuba in Japanese for the same reasons. It's insane how well it works actually. Like I can't believe it honestly. And I'm like motivated to keep playing the game. And like the game feels more immersive in a weird way because like I'm spending so long in each area, like talking to each person, trying to understand like each sentence that they're saying. So like the areas feel 1,000 times more like immersive too, which is kind of, I didn't expect that effect because like I've played Pokemon Sapphire like, I don't know, 8 trillion times. And at this point I can like basically just name off the dome what every trainer says and has in their Pokemon party. Like, but it's just kind of cool to like, it low-key feels like I'm actually adventuring in like Kyushu because it's a Sapphire. It's kind of cool. I'm actually really getting into it, which is good. Like, I feel like for studying, it's actually like the most important thing is like that you are. It's like with exercise or anything. Like there's no perfect time to do it. The only time that's perfect is the one you can do consistently. Also, I have to get more water before rocks in my blood attack me or whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna go get water. And no tea, just water, because I have to be boring now. Shit sucks, man. I'm gonna get some tea. Nope. I'm gonna get some water, and then I'm gonna edit for a little bit longer. Maybe we go to 2 a.m. Maybe we go a little bit past that. I haven't decided yet. I want to get this part of the video done. If we can get to honestly, if we can get through this too, then it would just be like 300 words left. Minus the outro. The outro is easy, by the way. The outro is just me talking. I just fade in on the left and then have the credits roll up on the screen. I might actually do the thing that like Jaden Animations used to do, which is like you put the fan art up at the end because it's just like a nice thing to have scrolling by. I might actually do that. That'd be kind of sick. For those of you that haven't seen it, I don't know if Pokepetter is still in the thing. Hang on. Wait. Let me go to the fan art channel. Amazing idea. It's also extremely self-servient because it means more people will make more fan art of me. But look at this. I can't get over this, dude. Look at this fucking picture. It's for the locked in streams. So this is the inspiration for the picture. So they drew this. I can't, dude. It's so sick. Ah! Okay, that's enough self-aggrandizing. Thank you again times 80 trillion million for this. Yeah, that might be an idea. I think that'd be kind of sick. I'd have to ask everyone for permission and stuff, but so sick. I know. It's cooler than anything I've personally made on the channel. And I'm not joking. Oh, man. Okay. How much more do we have to do here? This is pretty easy. And I already know what I want to do for the edits. I'm going to rewrite this chunk because I don't like it. And then I have to re-record this clip. I have no idea where this clip is, so I'm just going to re-record a new version of it. Where he like was falling through the floor when I first implemented the goblin boss. So I'll just readjust the tween to make it happen again. And then we'll do this, and then we just do the roguelikeification beam. Funny joke, everyone please clap. And then I'm going to rewrite this a little bit too, but it should stay mostly the same. We get to there, and then the outro. So editing wise, let me do a final count. We are 4:15, and we have okay, so we're like 4 out of 7 done, which is like rough, like I don't know, 58% or something. That's more than that. It's like 62% done, I think. Then we also have to get the transitions done, add the music. Still a lot to go, but we're actually making better progress than I thought. I thought we were like, I thought this was going to be like 4 minutes of editing, and so we were not even like a quarter of the way done yet. But no, we're actually over halfway. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. All right, well, I'm going to take the advice that my friend gave me and go drink my entire body weight in water. So I'll be right back to go grab more water before I die. And I'm going to run some ads, play some Gambit, and then we'll jump back into editing. I hope you enjoyed me yapping. That's all you get out of me. I also need to make a YouTube short tonight too, huh? I gotta... Sheesh. Gotta pack schedule a little bit. I don't think my bit was good enough, but I'm gonna upload it anyways. Because I don't care. You know what? I don't care anymore. I mean, I do care. That's why I'm uploading videos, but you get what I'm gonna play the Gambit video now. YouTube. We're gonna go to Pyom. You ever see a YouTuber you haven't seen in a while and like they've aged 10 years and it's kind of like a jump scare? Kind of a random thought, but I just had that happen to me. Not me, of course. I have the eternal youth of being a PNG. All right, I'll be right back. Enjoy. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it. Slap a hitbox on it. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it. Give it some logic to spawn more characters. a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters. Next, let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters. Give it some logic to spawn more. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters. Spawn more characters. Spawn more characters. Spawn more characters. More characters. Characters, more characters. Give it some logic to spawn more characters. Spawn more characters, and we're good. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it.
You can be free. You can be free if you want to be. You can be free to find.
This is super easy. This is super easy. Let's add the gates. Let's add the gates. Slap a hitbox on it. Give it some logic to spawn. First, we add the sprite. First, we add the sprite. First, we add. Jesus. Oh. First, we add the sprite.
At the gates. First, we add the spray, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good. And we're good to go. Too many. A few tweaks to the algorithm, and okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the spray, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Let's add the gates. First, we add the spray, slap a hitbox. Let's add the gates. First, we add the spray, slap a hitbox on it.
let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite. The gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're... on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters. Okay, that's much more reasonable. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Next, let's add the gates. First, we add the sprite, slap a hitbox on it, give it some logic to spawn more characters, and we're good to go. Now, for the background. Throw Now, for the background. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Parallax. Now for the background. for the background. Now for the background. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Now, Now for the background. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. And we're good to go. Now for the background. Throw in some path. Now for the background. Throw in some path for the character to run on, give us some clouds in the background, and hit it all with some parallax. And that's all set. Man, I want to keep going. I feel like I'm actually like so locked in right now. Dang it, man. Dang it, man. I want to keep going. I shouldn't. I should go to bed. Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to, I'm actually probably going to play some games for a bit and relax. Man! Don't sleep. Sleep's bad for you? I disagree. I think sleep is awesome. I'm such a big fan. I might be the #1 sleep fan this side of the Mississippi, to be honest. Sleep is proven to cause death. You're Reddit posting. Don't bring that energy here. No, we're gonna be done. What? How? How is this possible? Wasn't she here? Isn't she here right now? Oh. Huh? They never stop streaming? Wait, no! Wait! What? Oh no! Oh god, we're in the blender, dude. There's no getting out now. Oh no. It's over. One of us has to break the cycle. Oh god. Okay, okay, go back over here. Oh, oh, oh. Crisis averted. We were about to, I mean, that was like basically the Twitch version of the demon core about to go off, no? Like, I was holding the fine line of a screwdriver on the open core of like a plutonium reactor or something. Sheesh. Almost tore apart reality. Oh. Alright, everyone, catch your breath. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone, we're safe. This is it's a safe place. Alright, put on your hazmat suits though. We're going back in. I'm curious. No! Okay, it's my fault. We're gonna go over there and raid. Slash raid. Gonna crash out. Alright. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Actually, I'm gonna go play some Factorio. And then I'm gonna go get some sleep. Jillian was talking to you for a good hour. I'm kind of surprised I didn't. No, well, they talked in chat. She was literally talking. How do you do that while you're streaming? I can't do that. If I was a better viewer, I'd be chatting in here. Clearly, I wasn't. Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while I edit my YouTube video. Factorio then sleep? Yeah, it's not a good idea, to be honest. But, I don't know. That's my problem, not your problem. I'll be the one that's tired in the morning. More than just an hour. But on the other monitor the whole time? That's dedication. You know what? Meisaka, you a real one. You're a real one for that. Sorry, my OBS is... Hang on. Not to get crazier. Anyone know what this number is? Why is it counting to 21? Stop. What's happening? Frame counter. There's nothing on the screen that's counting. It is the centaur GIF. You're so smart. All right, crisis averted yet again. Cool. All right. Well, there's like 37,000 of me, and apparently still some versions. Oh, okay, but it's gone. Wait, what? Did it? What just happened?
What have you done?